What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video after a day of, I guess, building crap. That's right. Building a desk, building monitor holders, whatever you want to call them. It was pretty much a disastrous day for our boy Phil. It seems like the man just can't simply follow a few simple directions. Why does everything in this man's life have to be so difficult? And the funny thing is, yesterday when he was putting together his desk, of course, the irony here is that the desk is shaped like a big L. And it was funny that DSP was actually holding the big L, of course. So anyway, let's see what he has to say. I'm pretty sure he's going to complain, rant, and rave. And of course, everything's a crisis. And what do you expect when you're, when you don't take time, when you don't take time to do things right? When you don't actually, take time on your day off, not when you're streaming, and, try to do these things and not, torture your viewers into sitting there watching you with dead air doing nothing? Good God. Anyway, let's see what he had to say. I'm pretty sure he's going to complain about something, so let's get into it.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Wednesday, the 3rd of December, 2025. Now, as you can see, things are in shambles, not fully set up the way that they're supposed to be. There's good reason for that. Let's talk. Okay,
all right. First of all, Phil, here's your problem right here. The desk isn't the problem, okay? The problem is that you have actually two, your room's not that small, Phil. You have one section where you do office work, where you pay your bills and all that nonsense, where you have like an old laptop. You have just a bunch of trash, right? And then you take the space right near your door and make that your centerpiece. Get rid of the stupid office stuff. You know what I mean? Just move that crap out. Do it on your gaming. You know what I mean? Like you could pay bills on your gaming PC or whatever, right, Phil? Just get rid of that trash and then resituate your room, and then you'll be fine. Yeah, you'll have to take down those stupid decorations on the back wall, whatever, but it doesn't matter, really. And again, I don't know why you stream out of this room. You have another bedroom that would probably be better. It's actually a rectangle shape. We've talked about it before in the past where we've shown pictures of it, and I would think that would be a better streaming room than this one. And you know what, Phil? You have a garage where you don't even put your car in. Take a section out of your garage, take a rectangle, build a wall, a temporary wall, and build a studio, proper studio there. But no, Phil wants to, continuously put a round peg in a square hole, and then he wonders why nothing works out for him.
Talk about it. Today should have been a day where my set was fully finished, and it didn't turn out that way. It has nothing to do with, any viewers or nothing. Basically, things just didn't show up in time. And when the things didn't show up...
Yeah, no crap. It was your fault, you fucking idiot. You should have waited till your day off. You have 2 days off this week. You're going to tell me that... excuse me. During the time that Cat's eating, DoorDash, and playing Skyrim, you couldn't take an hour or two out of each day and do your setup? And the other thing, too, is I hate this. I really hate this. You do everything half-assed. You should have taken everything out of your room, brother. You should have first planned your room out, take everything out, cleaned it, and then decide where things were going to go. That way you wouldn't have these problems in these situations. But, of course, if there's always the wrong choice and the right choice... Phil, well, no, let me say that. In every situation, there might be 5 to 10 different scenarios or situations you can pick. 9 of them are probably semi-right, and 1 of them is wrong. Phil will ultimately always pick the wrong choice.
Up in time, it set me back so far. I tried to do a late stream to do everything, and then I couldn't. Like, I tried to do everything. There just wasn't enough time.
And why do you have to be so greedy? The stream before, the first stream, you got like $500. Because some dent came in and dropped like 200 or 200 subs or whatever, right? Why don't you just tell everyone, hey man, I had a great day today financially. I'm going to just take my night off. Take the night off. And then spend 3 or 4 hours really concentrating and fixing up your stupid office. And not sitting there pausing every 5 seconds to see if the tractors are making memes in the kick stream. Or to make sure that someone didn't call your wife fat. Or call out you're a greedy scumbag, and this is what happens with greedy ass people, greedy lazy people at that, who just want to shoehorn shit. Phil, it doesn't take much effort to plan something out, brother. Really, it doesn't, man. It takes 10 minutes to gauge a space, plan it out, and then execute your fucking your plan, bro. It's not that hard, Phil. But of course, that's why Phil doesn't know how to read directions. That's why he sits there and play video games and has to have his viewers hold his hand because he's DSP.
And now here we are. One monitor isn't even on a monitor arm. The other monitor is, but isn't really fully set up yet. Nothing is correct. My angles are all wrong and the lighting, everything is wrong. The whole entire office is a hideous mess. So yeah, we basically it's not done. Let's just summarize very quickly what happened today.
Right.
I did a level 1 podcast.
Of course it's not done.
Okay, it's not live yet. Why? Because I needed to do some editing work on it, and I don't have time. Straight up, I just don't have time. I've been too busy all day.
Oh, super busy.
So because of that, there's no podcast for you to watch. And I'm sorry, because there's a lot of interesting new stuff in there. For example, you can now nominate the games for the Christmas Marathon. There's a post for it right on the post tab of this channel. And there was more topics discussed, important stuff. I just don't have time.
Phil, just leave your live stream, the live stream that you love to delete in private and chop it up into edited videos so that you can milk the ad revenue. Just leave that public. There you go, Phil. Problem solved.
Okay? I would like to. Maybe I'll get a chance, but I can't do it right now. Okay? It's 11 p.m. And I'm supposed to be with my wife planning tomorrow, and instead I'm still in the office. So
we know your wife is sitting in the bed with ice cream and a snack pizza ignoring you, okay, Phil? And don't act like you were going to go and hang out with her. You were probably going to sit there and, post or DM Asmongold, at 3 o'clock in the morning, begging him to collab with you.
The thing was, today we were trying to get the desk to show up, the new desk.
By the way, did anyone see where he placed the mic at? Did anyone know? By the way, Review Tech USA, big W for you. That's right. He was the one that called them out. Well, everyone called them out on it, but he was the one that publicly called them out during the 666 podcast, where he said, you got your boomerang in the wrong place. That's why you sound hideous and you sound terrible and you're an idiot. And of course he said, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it this way because I don't want the microphone up my ass, right? And lo and behold, look what he's doing now. Instead of, owning it and saying, you know what? Review Tech USA was right. This sounds better. Thanks. I appreciate that. I was wrong. And move on. No, he doesn't have to do that. And we're going to watch it on today's podcast, my podcast today. But, he tried to act like, oh, yes, this was my entire plan the whole time.
Once the new desk showed up, we could actually build it, set it up, and get the new office set up working. It was supposed to show up anytime today. We didn't know exactly when it would show up by, but they were guaranteeing that it would show up by the end of the day. Okay, great. So as we're streaming, the first of 2 boxes of the desk arrived, 2 separate shipments for this desk, and it shows up and it's the frame, but not the top of the desk, so we can't build it yet. And we were playing Arc Raiders. We played for about an hour, and I said, all right, let's stop. Let's build these arms. Let's try to figure out these monitor arms, so that way once they're built, they're done ahead of time, and then when the desk comes, we just build the desk, pop them on, we're done. We went to build the monitor arms, come to find out you can't build them without the desk. They literally cannot be built without the desk and having the weight of the monitor on them. So instead of finishing that, basically I figured out the general way to do it, and that was that. The stream ended. We ran out of time. All right. So the good news is the desk got delivered during my dinner break. The problem is it got delivered late. So basically, as soon as they got delivered, I went online. I went on stream, and we started working on it. It took about 2 to 2.5 hours to build the desk, and it was around 9 o'clock, maybe a little after 9. I was like, okay, great. So now we could just put the monitor arms on. We're done. Oh, except the monitor arms are insanely complicated. And don't really work the way that they stay.
Insanely complicated. Bro, Phil, get the fuck out of here, bro. I have those same ones because I redid my office as well because I got a 3rd monitor, and it's a very bigly monitor, and now I have a 3 monitor setup, right? And I actually have an L-shape off desk as well. Mine is custom made. I built mine because Doody's that handy, right? And I decided, you know what? I want to put these on mounts that can move. And then I have them mounted at the wall. I can move them around. I can put them landscape. I can put them portrait, whatever. It's amazing. It looks dope, right? I did that. It literally took me 10 minutes per mount per screen. Literally, that's it. And on top of that, I measured. I marked where everything was going to be because I have a thing about symmetry. And it looks great. And you know what? It took me literally 10 minutes per monitor. And I planned it, and it looked great. And you know what? I did it one time, and that one time I did it correctly, and I never have to worry about it ever again unless I decide I want to rechange up my room. That's what happens, Phil, when you actually game plan what you're going to do and just don't go haphazardly at it.
They claim they're universal. I go to put it on my widescreen Sansui monitor. It doesn't fit. My Sansui has a circle on the back, and it's a square plate on the universal mount. So that doesn't work. So come to find.
Yes, Phil. It's a there's a universal part on it, bro. God, I have the same issue. I have Samsung monitors. I have Samsung. I have 32-inch Samsung monitors. The 4K, really nice. The same shit. I just had to make sure that I put the correct plate on it. I had universal mount as well, Phil. The back of my screens look exactly like yours. It's pretty much the same. It's the square with the lighting and the plastic piece. That's all it is, bro. It's not hard, man. Why does everything have to be so difficult for this fucking guy? Why? God, matter of fact, I believe I have the same holders he has, except instead of mounting it to my office, to my table, I mounted it to the wall. But it's the same exact ones he has, and they fit fine, bro. You just Phil, why does life have to be so fucking difficult for you?
Find out people are yelling at me on the chat. Well, it's because there might be a plate.
Yes,
in the box of your
a plate.
monitor that allows you to do
Exactly,
it.
a
I can't see
plate.
people talking because the monitor's off. I'm trying to mount it.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay?
It's everyone's fault. It's
I
everyone
can't get
else's
the
fault
height
but
to
himself.
adjust at all.
Such in it, yeah. You keep
on
jerking
the
it, Phil.
arm
You keep
of
jerking
these
it like
monitor
you do,
arms. It
like
won't.
you do
It'll
off
adjust
stream.
left and right, up and down, angled, but it won't adjust height-wise. I push down and it does adjust and goes down and then it shoots right back up. Now it's supposed to have an adjuster that you use the Allen wrench to tighten.
Yes, it's supposed to have a tension so that when you mount a heavy monitor on it, it doesn't just fall to and hit the table and the floor. It's just like your boom mic, Phil. Good God, man, this guy is such an invalid.
It doesn't work. I tried loosening and tightening it. It's just super tight either way I push it, and it doesn't do anything. So I literally don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm pretty frustrated. It's 11 o'clock. My entire office is a huge mess. The entire office, okay? There's trash everywhere. Nothing is arranged so that I can do any work at all. My wife is furious because I've been in here for so late.
My wife
We still
is
have to
furious.
plan
You
for
know
tomorrow,
what,
my day
Phil?
off.
You know what, Phil? You be a fucking man and you tell your wife, you know what? I'm doing something for my job, all right? And if you have a problem with it, go get yourself another snack pizza or go to fucking bed. We're going to have 2 days to chill and hang out. You know, and again, this is Phil. I mean, I would never do that because I wouldn't be that stupid. I would actually plan this out and do it on a day off where I have time, or I'd wake up early in the morning, Phil, before I start my job and take care of it. But, you know, again, I'm assuming I'm you, right? So, Phil, I'm you, right? What I would do in your situation is, because you want to live your life the way you want to live your fucking life, you know, you should just tell your wife to just eat it, okay? Just like you told King B Crew to eat it, maybe, just maybe, you should tell your wife that she should go and eat it as well, okay? That might be the best course of action for you, okay? Because, you know, this nonsense that you're coming up here is just annoying, okay? You want to blame everyone but yourself, right? Oh, I couldn't finish this because my wife is mad at me. I couldn't finish this because, you know, the monitor was off and I didn't know that the chat was saying something. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. Phil, you did everything correct. Everything you did was absolutely wrong, Phil. Wrong. And you know what, brother? You get what you deserve. Really, Phil. I mean, you turned something so easy, brother. This is easy, Phil. Life, I know, Phil, life is hard, brother. I get it, bro. Life is hard. I do get it, man. But this is something, brother, that shouldn't be hard. It really shouldn't. And again, it wouldn't be a problem, Phil, if you just took a little bit of time, brother, a little bit of time to just plan things out. But you fail to do that because you're too lazy or whatever it is. I don't know what's wrong with you, Phil, but at this point, brother, I'm just going to sit back and laugh. You know what? The rest of this is just him probably complaining more about the stupid setup. Let's see.
Is what it used to be right here. I can't have it there anymore because this is how I get out of the
of
office
course.
now.
You know why, Phil? You know why, Phil? Because you didn't bother properly measuring. Before you buy any office desk, the first thing you fucking need to do is you should measure your space. Measure your space, measure your existing table, figure out where you can place it, figure out how big of a desk you can get, and then order the desk based on the space. But of course you didn't do that, you fucking moron. You just bought whatever you saw and just said, all right, well, this looks fine. Let's push it forward. Let's keep going.
I can't have it there anymore. That's not going to work. Things are a mess right now. Things are a mess, a jumble. And so right now, I don't even know what's going to happen for Saturday. I'd like to say, hey, Saturday, I'll come back. We'll do a podcast and then we'll play Metroid Prime like I want to, Metroid Prime 4. But the stuff has to work. And I don't know if it's going to work. All right? I have to mess with it, I guess, on Friday and go from there.
That's a loser.
My apologies to everyone. No podcast available. I don't have time to edit it. Maybe I'll have time.
Okay, I'm tired of this, all right, Phil, because you just, with the song, you just do small violin, first world problems. Oh, my God. You know what I mean? Just shut up, bro. All right? You know what you do, Phil? Tomorrow morning, which is today, you wake up 2 hours before you have to actually get the fuck up. and you work on it, right? And then when you get home after your fucking food shopping or whatever the fuck you're doing, and Cat's firing up Skyring or Power Washer, you go into your office for another hour or two and you finish up. The next day, you go to your fucking appointments, you go to your wife's diabetes check or whatever, right? And then when you come home, you work on it some more. And by Saturday, you should be done. But of course, no, that's too much fucking work and planning and thought and what effort. That's all it is. It's just effort for Phil to even do any of this, man. You know what, Phil? You get everything you deserve, brother. And I love it. I'm sitting here laughing at you being an epic loser in life, and that'll never change. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.